All right. So have you ever had like one of those days where you just get so much done?
Uh-huh.
Like you're in the zone,
Yeah,
you look up and like hours have gone by.
totally. Yeah.
That's flow state.
It is. It's
It's a real thing. And we're gonna do a deep dive on it today.
cool.
From this great article called The Science of Flow, How to
Wow.
Enter the Zone and Stay There.
Sounds like a good read.
Yeah, it's really fascinating.
I'm ready to dive in.
We're going to learn not only what flow is,
Yeah.
but how to make it happen more often.
That's the key part, right?
Right.
Everyone wants to know how to do it.
Exactly.
So,
More flow, please.
yes, please. So, let's start with the basics. What is flow state? Well, this article it describes flow as that feeling of being completely absorbed in what you're doing.
Right.
You're totally focused, you
Right.
lose track of time,
Yeah.
and you're just making progress effortlessly.
Right. And there's that sense of satisfaction, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
It's like you're in the groove. Everything's just clicking.
And it's interesting because this isn't just some new age concept.
Right.
This was actually studied by
Huh.
a psychologist named Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi.
I always have trouble pronouncing his name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A very important figure in this field.
Yeah, really pioneered this idea of flow.
So we're talking about something real here.
Absolutely. It's a real mental state.
Okay, so how do we hack it? How do we get into this flow state more often?
Well, the article outlines 4 key techniques.
Or lay them on me.
So the first one is setting clear goals.
Okay, goals make sense.
Yeah, that's like the foundation.
So why are those so important for getting into flow?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
If you don't know where you're going,
Uh-huh.
how are you going to get there, right?
Yeah.
It's like trying to drive with a broken GPS.
Yeah, you're just driving around.
You're just lost. You're wasting time. You're getting frustrated.
Exactly. So if you're feeling scattered or overwhelmed,
Goals can be a real anchor.
first step.
Yeah, get crystal clear on what you're trying to achieve.
Okay, clear goals check. Got it. What's next?
Next up, we've got immediate feedback.
Immediate feedback.
Yeah, and this is a big one.
Okay.
So this isn't about, getting praised or anything. It's about knowing if you're on the right track.
Uh-huh.
So imagine a basketball player practicing free throws,
Okay.
but they never actually see if the ball goes in.
Yeah.
They'd never improve, right?
No, they wouldn't.
It's the same with any task.
Okay.
We need that constant feedback,
Right.
whether it's from, external sources
Yeah.
or even just self-reflection.
Yeah, just checking in with yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
So we've got clear goals. We've got immediate feedback. What's number 3?
All right, number 3 is all about finding that sweet spot between challenge and skill.
Okay, challenge versus skill.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
think about,
I like where this is going.
it's like that Goldilocks zone.
Not too hard, not too soft.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not too easy, not too hard.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. So if something's way too easy,
Yeah.
you get bored.
Bored, you check out.
Exactly.
But then if it's too hard,
You get frustrated.
you give up.
Yeah, you just want to quit.
Yeah. So it's about finding that challenge that pushes you
Right.
but doesn't overwhelm you.
That keeps you engaged.
It keeps you in the flow.
Yeah, that's where the magic happens.
Okay, so challenge versus skill. That makes sense.
Oh, right.
Now, this last one I'm kind of curious about.
Okay.
This whole idea of creating a rich environment.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Do I need like a fancy office?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
It's more about understanding how our brains respond to stimuli.
Okay.
So a rich environment is one that provides enough novelty,
Novelty.
yeah, and complexity
Right.
to keep us engaged,
Right.
but not so much that it becomes overwhelming.
Right. So there's that balance again.
Always finding that balance.
Mhm.
It's like working in a sterile white
Mhm.
room. It
Yeah.
might feel calming at first,
Yeah.
but after a while, your brain starts to crave more stimulation.
It needs something.
Yeah, it needs something to latch onto.
So what kind of things would create this rich environment?
Well, it could be visual things.
Okay.
And like inspiring artwork,
Oh.
plants,
Okay.
even just changing your desktop background regularly.
No, that's easy.
Yeah, little things like that.
Okay.
It could also be auditory.
Auditory.
Yeah, like listening to certain types of music,
Right.
more ambient
As
sounds.
long as nature sounds, things like that.
Exactly. Even scent can play a role.
Really?
Yeah, think about how a specific smell can trigger vivid memories
Oh, yeah.
or emotions.
That's true.
So it's really about experimenting and finding what works for you.
Okay, so it's personalized.
Yeah, very personalized.
All right, so we've got our 4 techniques.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, the article mentions something else.
Hmm.
It talks about this concept of a second brain
Yes.
and how that can help us achieve flow.
It's a powerful tool.
Okay, so break that down for me. What is a second brain?
So imagine having this external system
Okay.
where you can offload all your ideas,
Mm-hmm.
your notes, your research.
So it's like an extension of your mind.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
not about replacing your brain. It's
Right.
about augmenting it.
Okay.
And this system could be, a collection of digital notes, a
Uh-huh.
physical notebook,
Yeah.
or a combination of both.
Right. So whatever works for you.
Yeah, the key is that it frees up your mental RAM.
Mental RAM. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So you can focus on the task at hand.
exactly, because you're not trying to juggle everything in your head.
It's all externalized.
It's all there when you need it.
Okay, so how does this second brain actually help with those 4 techniques we talked about?
Well, it becomes like a central hub for everything.
A hub.
Yeah. So you can use it to define and break down your goals,
Okay.
track your progress,
Uh-huh.
identify skill gaps,
Right.
and even curate resources that create that rich environment we were talking about.
So it all ties together.
It all connects.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Mm.
So we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
I feel like I have a much better understanding of flow
Good.
and how to actually achieve it.
That's the goal.
So now that we've unpacked all these secrets,
Yeah.
what's the one thing you think our listeners should focus on
That's a good question.
to start experiencing more flow in their life?
I'd say start small.
Okay.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Right.
Just pick one of those 4 techniques that really resonates with you
Uh-huh.
and experiment with it for a week.
Oh, okay. A week.
Yeah, maybe it's setting super clear goals for each day
Yeah.
or building a simple system for tracking your progress on a project.
Okay.
The key is to build awareness.
Awareness.
Yeah, of what helps you personally get into that flow state.
So it's about self-discovery.
It is.
Yeah, figuring out what works for you.
Exactly, because everyone's different.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
And remember,
Yeah,
achieving flow is a skill.
it is.
And like any skill,
It can be learned.
it can be improved with practice.
Absolutely.
The more you consciously apply these techniques,
Yeah.
the easier it will become to tap into that
A
zone
flow zone.
of effortless productivity.
And enjoyment.
Don't forget the enjoyment.
That's the best part.
Exactly. So that's it for our deep dive on flow state.
Yeah.
But the exploration doesn't have to end here.
Definitely not.
If you're intrigued by this whole second brain concept,
Yeah.
I encourage you to do some more research.
Yeah, there are tons of resources out there.
There are.
It could be a real game changer for your workflow
Absolutely.
and your overall creativity.
So until next time, keep flowing.
Keep flowing.
See ya.
Bye.